looks like we're good live. Okay. So I have sad news. I don't know, my fan is way loud. Sorry. It's hot. So, you see, I still have the Ibanez. Sad news about the EVH. Well, kinda. Hang on a second, let me turn this down. Alright, so when I went to get this restrung, I dropped it off, and Dr. Doug looked at it, and he restrung it. It is right here. It's going to look a little bit different. I'm going to warn you right now. It's right here. Oh, shh. Don't do that. I gotta move back. Alright, so here it is. You notice no pickups, knobby, switchy things, no input jack. So, this is, as near as everybody can figure, it's an LTD of some sort. M series, H series, I don't know. Dave Levine had a pretty good idea. I've been looking, I haven't found one with this kind of offset through string, whatever you call it, thing. Anyway, so he strung it up for me. It's got this massive brass nut. It wasn't even glued on. It was just stuck on there. So here's what I think. After examining this, we're not going to go into a whole bunch of detail with it, looking at it, and trust me, it's ugly. So now that I have it all apart, pulled all the electronics out of it, the reason I did that is because the bridge pickup kind of worked, made some noise. You can tap on it, go tappy, tappy, tappy. That was awesome. This pickup right here by the neck, I think they call it the neck there. Yeah, it no thunky, it no make noise. So I pulled them out. I loosened the strings. I don't want to ruin a fresh registration. Dr. Doug does good work. Anyway, so I pulled them out. I loosened up the strings, pulled the pickups out, and found out that I have an E81 and maybe it's an M81. Anyway, one is an 81, one is an 85. I have them. Everything is tagged and bagged, as they say, right here. This is all, both pickups. Well, shit. Now that I've done that, why don't I just look it up and see what it says? It says EMG 85 on this one, and it says EMG 81 on the other. And they're different. That one's relatively thin. I don't know how well you can see the thickness of the rim, the trim piece. And it has much shorter screws for the adjustment. And then this one, this was in the bridge position, and it sort of worked. You could hear it thunk when you tapped on it. The other one, and it is the EMG 81. So I don't know which one was supposed to be where. So what I did was I took the plug, because they're identical, from this pickup. We'll just use this for the example. From this pickup, and I hooked it up to this pickup. And now this pickup went thunk, 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 thunk when I tapped it gently with my little screwdriver. And this one did no thunky. It was bad, no thunky. Hey Mitch, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Just doing an update. I was going to do the live of me playing the EVH, which is over here. It's now stripped. I pulled all the electronics out of it. Anyway, I was going through that explanation. Dr. Doug strung it up and found out that one of the pickups didn't work. So I pulled it apart and I swapped the wires, and the pickups are both working. They both, let me say that different. They both function. Both of them function. Because when I switched the wires, this one now made noise and the bridge didn't. So I pulled it all apart because it's wired wrong. It has to be, because everything is there, all the wires are there. So I am going to do some more research on the body of the guitar, near as we can tell, and I think Dave was very close last night. It is an LTD of some sort. It could be a Schecter. Could be a Schecter. What is undoubtedly true is someone made it an EVH style guitar. Now, they did a pretty good job. But now that I've pulled the pickups out, you can see where the paint was still soft when they put the pickups in, and it embossed basically the paint. So yeah, it's somebody was getting creative. I'll still make it into a functioning guitar. Still really looks cool. Maybe I'll refinish it, maybe I won't. I don't know. So we'll figure that out as we go. When I get a chance, I'm going to lay out all the pieces, hook up the 9-bolt, and figure out how it's supposed to be wired, make sure that everything functions. And if I need any parts, I can get a hold of EMG. I just made an account with them, so I can order what I need, and if I find I need anything at all. It may work fine. I think they just kind of threw it in. I don't think they really knew what they were doing. So I'm still playing this. I love this guitar. This Ibanez, I gotta say, I'm actually really liking it. It plays well, it feels good, does all the things it's supposed to do. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, there's my guitar. Might be up here. No, I don't know. Was the guitar really loud or was it really low, Mitch? Monitors turned way down, so I can't tell how loud it is actually in the stream. I haven't gotten in to fix that yet. Oh, man. Been a long day, but I got a lot done. I still think it was worth free. I think everything's going to function. The guitar is, near as I can tell, structurally it's fine. Tuners work, everything's fine, the bridge works, just the electronics, and I think they were wired wrong. So in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy this Ibanez because it works perfect. And the funny thing is actually these have the same setup. I could actually look at the wiring in this. I don't really want to take it apart though. I could actually look at the wiring in this to do the wiring in the other one, because they're identical. They both have a 3-position switch. They both have a universal tone and volume, and then the EMG. The only difference is those say EMG, and these say designed by EMG. I don't know what the difference is. I'm not a guitar aficionado. I'm not a Dave. First, that wonderful man is a savant. I know no other way to say that. I've never known anyone in my life that knows so many things and can pull facts out of thin air. Figures out a song just by listening to it. In about 5 minutes he's playing it. Who does that? That's why I picked him for my teacher, because if I can play, like that much of his ability, I'll be a pretty good guitar player. So you're East Coast. It's late there, huh? You're 1 o'clock in the morning? Midnight? Something like that. But yeah, I think it's going to just be a complete rebuild. It'll be fun, they said. I haven't done a project guitar yet, so this will be my first project. I'm in it for $32, so if I screw it up, which I probably can't screw it up that bad, because I am a machinist. Anyway, if I can make it work, then it's probably worth the $50 I'll spend on it. LTDs aren't super cheap guitar. They're probably in the low, middle quality range. based on what I'm looking at. Some of them are very desirable. They're up around $1,000 for the starters, but others are not. Yeah, I gotta find all new screws. They had, I'm not kidding, they had like 15 different kinds of screws, different colors, different heads. They're supposed to all be the convex heads, no, or concave. Well, anyway, bevel heads. And they had flat heads in there and all different sizes. I'm gonna have to go through and do some filling. We love toothpicks here. Toothpicks fill holes in wood, and screws then a little bit of glue, put the screw in. It's good to go. Those are easy to fix. It's just the electronic parts I'm going to sweat. That's why I'm going to lay them all out, wire them all up, make sure everything functions, and then I'll go ahead and figure out what I'm going to do with the guitar itself, and then I'll reinstall it all. It's actually pretty easy to do. I thought it was a bit complicated, but this I don't know if this one is, but the one in there is solderless. There's no soldering. It's just a kit. It's got little connectors that go in. You just have to make sure that there's little arrows embossed in the plastic, and you got to make sure that the arrow is up because they're wired that way. Because apparently they'll go on either way, but you invert the polarity if you put it on upside down. That's bad. Definitely I like the bridge position. That's my favorite position. That was one fret too high. Not quite as loud. By my incredibly amateurish guitar skills. It sounds so dirty. Oh, I have the gain way. That's why. That's going to get much quieter, much cleaner. Pick clicks. I hate that. Hate that clicky sound. Where the microphone's picking up the pick hitting the string. That's no fun. You're not very talkative, Mitch. Thanks for saying hello, but I have one finger that I use more than any other. It's not this one. It's actually that one, my ring finger. That has at least a third more callus than these two do. Thumbs, basically, nothing. My pinky is weak. I do stuff like it. If I'm driving, this arm steering wheel, I do this, trying to strengthen that pinky. I think it's working, but playing helps probably more than anything else. This is what I do. I sit here and I do this. I try and get it right. I'll do it 100 times. If I get it right once, I'm happy. Not supposed to let up. Right. That was like 90%. What are you cats doing? Slow down, Turbo. Don't kill each other in the hallway. Crazy cats. The king is Loki, and the subject is, well, I call him Tard. Yeah. He was deprived of oxygen when he was born. He was drained dead. Yeah, that's Zeus. They're big cats. They got like some Mancunian in them or something. I don't know. But they're big. Loki's chubby. He still would, he's probably pushing 17, 18 pounds. Yeah, he's chubby. So he'd still be a 15-pound cat, but he's tall. And so is Zeus. But Zeus is slender. He's long. They don't come in my room anymore because I don't let them. So, otherwise, I'd introduce you. Loki's my friend when I'm not in my room. He likes to headbutt my leg to let me know that I'm not petting him. Cats. This is why cats are supposed to stay outside. Catch mice, rats, moles. Do their job. Nope, my roommate keeps hers in the house. Love her to death, but she spoils these cats big time. So much better. I don't use the pick, but it's not as bright. It dims it. It's the best I can come up with. Starting bar chords. Higher you go, the harder it gets. It gets closer, and it makes you cramp up. Learning to play guitar will make you grow new muscles and do things with your hand that you did not think was possible before. rendition of Take It on the Run by R.O. Speedwagon. I am going to put myself to bed. You're still there, Mitch? Thank you for hanging in. Thanks for stopping by. I'll be doing updates on the guitar as I get it going, and then we'll see if I can make a working guitar out of it. It'll be fun. The worst I'll do is it won't work. Oh wait, it already doesn't, so no big deal. Anyway, thanks Mitch for stopping by. Anybody that stopped by, leave your comments below. Tell me if you think I'm dumb, stupid, I shouldn't take it apart, should have just paid somebody to fix it, whatever. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's a fake EVH version, and I am 90% positive it is an LTD. Could be a Schecter, but it didn't start life as a junk guitar, so we're going to try it, man. Make it not be junk. There we go. Anyway, see y'all later. Have fun and take care. What do we like to say? Oh yeah, stay smooth. Keep the shiny side on top.